98.7 WFGR. You know what that song always reminds me of?
What?
The opening of Grosse Pointe Blank.
Yes. Oh, man. God, that's one of the most underrated movies of the 90s.
Loved that movie.
Great
Loved
film.
that movie. Dude.
John Cusack's best role.
Hang on a second. I'm working. Bang!
What am I going to say at the reunion? I stabbed the president of Paraguay with a fork. How have you been?
I killed the president of Paraguay with a fork. Oh, that's a great movie. I got to pick up a Blu-ray of that, but it didn't get very good. It didn't get very good Blu-ray reviews. So I've not been. But
yeah,
it wasn't really filmed in Blu-ray technology.
Right.
It was, but still,
it doesn't. Yeah,
I'm chomping at the bit for that. Great soundtrack.
It's still great on VHS, for God's sake.
Great movie. We were talking about the term "I love you" and how often is it to be used. Dave thinks it could be used sparingly.
Well, yeah, once a week, once a day. Once
Really?
a day is fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You're on the air.
Randy,
Hey.
Mike Flowers.
Hey, Mikey, what's up?
I love you, man.
I love you too,
I
man.
love you too.
Okay.
No, I really love you.
Bye.
Mike. Hi, WFGR.
Good morning, gentlemen. I've been with my wife for 7 years and married for only like 6 months, and she says it too darn much. I only need to hear it once a day.
There you go.
Okay.
You're secure enough. You know she loves you. Obviously, she stuck with you for 6 years before you married her. So, I mean, what more do you need?
Well, she takes care of that too.
Lucky dude.
Thank you.
Hi, WFGR.
Once a month, and I tell my wife the same thing. Do you have Alzheimer's? Write it down.
Nice guy. All right. Hey, thanks for the call, buddy.
So there you go, man.
I bet you he does real good in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
I think he.
I bet you the last guy there, that romantic devil,
Yes.
he's got to fight her off with a stick. Once a month, write it down.
Yeah.
Go get me a beer.
But the consent once a day, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you and Cindy use it too much, but to me, it's very meaningful. You don't. It shouldn't be used like thank you. I think too many couples use "I love you" like it's a thank you. I love you, thank you, and it's said with the same tone. You know the other thing that if you ever heard a phone conversation and at the end it's okay, love you, bye. That completely diminishes it.
No, I disagree.
Love you, bye.
I disagree.
Love you, bye. It's almost one. Love you, bye.
I disagree with you.
Okay,
But then again, I'll tell you what, and I'm not saying this trying to get the upper hand on you or anything like that, because I'm really not. But you haven't really, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you've really had that kick in the head yet that has come along that you just absolutely love somebody.
No, I did.
I mean,
I was keep in mind, I was engaged.
Right.
So you don't get engaged unless you're in love. That period. But even before that, yeah, I've had those experiences. Yeah, I'm not going to say there were a lot because we've all had those friends or those people in our lives who fall in love like that.
Yeah.
They're in love I got a good friend of mine who every woman he was with, oh, this is the one. Dave, no, this is the one. I love her so much. And every single one.
You know what? I was that way too.
Okay.
Leading up to meeting Cindy, I was because we've talked about this before. I was starved for attention when I was a kid. I didn't think I was going to find that one.
Yeah. And
every girl that came along, I flooded with gifts and toys and, here's a ring because it's Tuesday and, blah, blah, that kind of crap, And that was all just insecurity on my part. But when you'll know this when it happens.
Uh-huh.
Okay. When the right one comes along, I mean the really right one, all of that stops because you cannot fathom how much you can't live without the other person.
And this is me, and this is another way where I think I'm different from some people. I don't believe that when the right one, there's just one.
Yeah.
Like there could have just been one person you could have been happy with. Now, I may buy this is the person you're supposed to be with. I may buy that. But to say that there's just one, you couldn't have been happy with this person.
That one
or
person
that,
for
yeah.
you.
Okay. And who knows?
Because I'm telling you,
I'm an
the rules
open-minded guy,
all
yeah.
change. When the one comes along,
right,
everything changes.
Yeah, but does that mean I'm going to say I love you 10 times a day?
Yeah.
You
can't help yourself.
I think you can. I think you can. And once again, and I think that's mindset. You came up with that mindset. That was every past relationship, you said that a lot. That was part of who you are. I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Right.
What I'm saying is, to me, if stepping outside of it is somebody who's not involved with anybody right now, and I look at it and I look at successful relationships like the one you have, which is a lot. I've seen other successful relationships where it was used sparingly, but you knew it was there. To me, like I said, not saying you never use it or you only use it like that one guy said once a month, but I think, once a day, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't make it special. Make it actually mean something.
Okay. Well,
There
it
you
does
go.
when I say it.
All right.
I know that.
I love you.
Speaking of which, we've got Queen coming up. You're my best friend. That worked out good, didn't it?
Yeah, perfect.
Johnny Mellencamp, Tommy James, and more all coming up right here. 98.7 WFGR.